let f of x be m minus 1 over x. The line y is x minus m intersects the graph of f in two distinct points. Find the possible values of m. So if two graphs intersect, what does it mean? We should consider simultaneous equations, common points of intersection. So y is, we can just equate the right hand side. So it should be m minus 1 over x is x minus m to find the points of intersection. And we need just solve this equation. And if we multiply by x, we get mx minus 1 is x squared minus mx. And we can see that it becomes a quadratic, so move everything to one side, let it be to the right, so it becomes x squared minus 2mx plus 1 is 0. And what is responsible for number of roots? It's discriminant. And we should consider discriminant. Discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. We consider discriminant because it's quadratic. So it becomes b squared minus 4ac. So it becomes 4m squared minus 4 times 1 times 1. And there must be two distinct points. So there must be two distinct roots, and it means that discriminant must be greater than 0. Why? Because if you try to find roots, x becomes, or x values become minus b plus minus root of d, and when discriminant is greater than 0, you get two different values for x, and hence two roots. And we don't need the values of x, we need just values of m to get two different roots. And we need just solve this inequality. So we can divide by 4, and remember, if you divide by negative value, or if you multiply by negative value, you should change this inequality sign, you should flip the sign. So it becomes m squared minus 1 is greater than 0, and m squared is greater than 1, and m squared to be greater than 1, m can be greater than 1 or less than negative 1. Because 2 squared is 4 and negative 2 squared is also 4. 0.5 or negative 0.5 squared is 0.25, which is less than 1. So it's quite clear. Or in general, how to solve quadratic inequality, we can do that with aid of parabola, with aid of the graph, and you need roots, and we consider m squared minus 1, which is greater than 0, and we compare with 0, then we find roots of the left hand side, and you can see that roots are plus minus 1, and we consider a graph of these, and since coefficient in front of m squared is positive, it's concave up parabola. So the graph of this function is concave up parabola with roots at negative 1 and 1, and we need the value of this. It's y values must be greater than 0, where y values are greater than 0. For m is greater than 1 and m is less than negative 1, and you can see we get the same result. Or you may give the answer as the absolute value of m should be greater than 1. It's also acceptable. And that's all for this question.